When it comes down to creating and selling print-on-demand products with Etsy, you have to make sure you are doing something that's going to help you stand out above the rest of the competition. And one easy thing you can do to all of your print-on-demand designs is add personalization. Etsy is the place where people are primarily coming to buy gifts for someone else. And what greater way to give a gift that's personalized to the person? All right, so here are my results in the past 7 days of selling personalized products. I only uploaded about 5 to 6 listings, but as you can see, what I have uploaded really took off, as there are a ton of people who would prefer to buy personalized products, especially in the teacher niche. So in today's video, I'll walk you through my step-by-step process of how to actually create a personalized design so somebody can purchase that from your Etsy shop. I'm sure this all with you coming up next. So welcome back to the video, my friends. You're new here. My name is Jay. On this channel, I teach you how to make passive income online by creating and selling your own products. So if you like content like this, then consider subscribing to my channel. Now, what's going to make this entire business possible is Printify. Printify is my #1 place to sell all of my print-on-demand products. And with their ease of use, with their integration with Etsy, it really allows this business to become passive, as the orders will be imported from Etsy side to Printify, and Printify with the print providers will print and ship out the products to your customer. And so if you want to check out Printify on your own, they were so kind to give my audience a discount code to their premium version, where you are able to get a discount every time you get an order, therefore increasing your profit margins and keeping more money in your pocket. If you want to check out Printify on your own, I make sure I leave all the details in my description box below. So let's jump into my computer. I'm gonna walk you step by step of how to actually create a personalized item, how to list it, and how to integrate that over to Printify so that when you get an order, you know exactly how to offer the right design to your customer. So we have our t-shirt design for our personalized item. We are selling a personalized teacher shirt. So it says hello first grade, and I added in the name at the bottom, which is going to be great for our personalized item. Now we definitely want to create this as a template, because once we start selling multiple versions of the shirt with the name being changed, we definitely want to have a place we can come back to change out the text at the bottom to fit whatever our customer name is. And so with that being said, I can just go in here and create the title for this to be template. So being that we have this as a template, we want to first download this as a PNG file. The reason for that is we want to definitely have a design for our mock-up images when we list this in Etsy, but we also want to have a placeholder in Printify so we know exactly what someone has purchased, and we can go back in and make those changes. So in order for us to do that here, I want to go to share. I want to hit download, select PNG, and save this as a transparent background so we can utilize this in these two areas. So here I have my mockup image in Canva. I like creating my mockups in Canva as it helps me speed up this whole design process. I want to go ahead and upload my t-shirt design to this mockup. Again, this is going to be that visual that is going to be showcased on my Etsy listing, so my customers know exactly what they will get and what they can personalize. So now that I have this available, I want to go ahead and close this down. And I want to fit my t-shirt design right on my mockup the proper way. And again, this is how this is going to look once it is printed out for my customer. So we have our main design here with the personalization at the bottom. So once we have our mockup available, we want to go ahead and download this as a JPEG. And now I can upload this to my Etsy listing as a mockup for my design. So now we are in Printify, and we want to go ahead and create our product listing on the Printify side. So it will be easy for us to create these different customizations once we have a template we can work from. So we want to go ahead and actually find a t-shirt we want to sell, like is our regular process when we're selling other different products. So I want to go to catalog. I want to go to t-shirt. And I want to sell the Bella plus Canvas 3001. So I would do that here. And I want to go down and find whatever print provider I want to choose. So I will hit start designing here, and I want to go ahead and select my device to find my product design. And for this particular listing here, we are going to sell a dark color t-shirt. So I will go ahead and select dark heather gray, and I'm also going to select black. And if I want to go ahead and add some more colors here, I can. So I can add in maroon, and I will add in one more color like red. Now I want to get rid of the white here, so I will just deselect white. And so now I have my 4 t-shirt colors I am going to sell on this Etsy listing. Now I will go ahead and hit save. Now I'm not too concerned about changing all of the pricing here because I'm going to manually put in my pricing in Etsy. But in our case today, we just want to stick with the overall price of $20, so $19.99, that we're going to add on the Etsy side for our overall t-shirt price. Now I do not want to select hide in store because again, I'm going to create a manual listing in Etsy, but this is just for me to have a placeholder for my overall t-shirt design. I can go ahead and change the name of this so I can stay true to what this t-shirt is. And I want to grab that title I had from Canva to place it here because again, this is going to help me stay organized with my overall design once orders are coming in. And I will hit save as draft. So now we see our t-shirt design here that we created, template first grade shirt. This is going to be great because once we have an order, we are going to duplicate this listing to make sure that our design is placed in the right area of our t-shirt. So in regards to setting this portion up with Printify, we are all done here. Now we're going to jump into Etsy and set up this t-shirt listing manually so that we can offer the personalization option. So now that we are in Etsy, we want to head over to listings and we want to add a new listing here because we are going to add things in manually with our mockups as well as with our pricing and personalization options. So when we get here, we can upload our mockup image like we would normally do here. So I will go ahead and add that now. All right, so here's our mockup image for our design. Now, realistically, we would add in more pictures here, but just for the case of our video today, we're just going to utilize this as an example for our mockup image. Then I would scroll down here and I will add in everything like we talked about for our video. If I have that, I will add in my title here. So I definitely want to focus on the personalized school shirt and customized teacher shirt for first grade. When it comes to about our listing, we want to select another company or person made it because we do have help from our print provider. It is a finished product, but it is made to order because we are using that personalization feature. When it comes down to what this product is or the category, I like to go for graphic tees, as again, we have a graphic for our overall product right there in the front of our t-shirt. And we do have some more options in regards to, showcasing what our product is in our overall Etsy listing options. So I want to go with graphic tees. I don't have to worry about primary color because we are selling different color t-shirts. I can scroll down there. One of the things I do like to focus on is the option to set our length. So it is a short sleeve and it is a crew neck. Those two I do want to choose for our overall, options for this area here. When it comes down to our occasion, because we are selling a t-shirt that's related to school, I do want to select the option back to school here. If it was a holiday, I could add that in here as well. And when it comes to our graphical options, I like to scroll down and just select something that is inspirational because again, that falls in line with what this teacher shirt is truly all about. Now I do have an option here to set my renewal options to automatic or manual. Automatic means that it will charge me 20 cents every time this listing is sold. This just gives me a little boost in the Etsy algorithm. But in our case today, I just want to set this to be manual because I don't want to be charged 20 cents every time someone purchases this item. I want to click this off of digital and make this to be a physical listing. I can add in just my default description here. In regards to the first top of my listing here, I do want to change this because I want this to be, unique to what my product is and definitely bring in some SEO with what my title has as well. So this here would change, but once you laid out your overall, listing for all of your t-shirts, especially for personalized options, this bottom portion will never change here. Now, when it comes down to my print provider, I do want to select my print provider because they are helping me fulfill this overall product here. If I am creating this as a section of other different type of products related to this, I will add this here, but I want to leave this blank just for today's video. Here are some tags that I integrated in from a best-selling product that I want to add here as well, because if they're driving sales with this, set of tags, I know I can drive sales as well. Now, when it comes down to the inventory and the pricing, I just want to have a placeholder for whatever, price I want to have for my t-shirt. In my case today, I just want to put $19.99. The reason why I have a placeholder for this is because if I'm selling, a larger t-shirt that's going to cost me more on the Printify side, then obviously I want to charge more on the Etsy side of things. So I will set this just to be $19.99, but change the pricing for individual t-shirts a little bit later. Now, the quantity size, I want to select $9.99 because I am allowing this to be filled from my print provider. And when it comes down to my SKU here, I like to just put something related to what this shirt is. So when we come down to the variations, we want to add our variation to first be sides, and we want to select this to be US letters, and we want to add in price variation for each sides. Now we can head back over to Printify and see what size options we have available here. So I scroll down and we have small, medium, large, extra large, everything to 3X. So I definitely want to add in that in my listing here. So I will add in small, medium, large, extra large, 2X, and my 3X options. So now that we have the size option available for us, I want to go ahead and add a variation, and it's going to be primary color. I'm going to leave the price variation off because we're only going to set the price variation based upon the size of the t-shirt. When you get into this option here, you will see automatically that we don't have all of the color t-shirts that we are going to sell on our product. However, we can go here and add some colors in manually. But in our case today, we are selling the black, dark heather gray, maroon, and red shirt here. So if that option is available for us, I will go ahead and click that here. So I have black and I have red available, and add that in here. And I want to add in that maroon as well. So this can be a color option for my customers who are shopping on my listing. Now, if everything is good here, I can go ahead and hit update listing. And now you see here, I'm offering the size small, medium, large, extra large, 2X, and 3X. And now I can set my price for my overall product. Again, you want to make sure that you go into Printify and see what is actually the pricing variations you have here and how much it's going to cost you in the long run. So for example, here I can put $19.99, and I like to keep the same price for my small, medium, and large, extra large t-shirts, because I don't see any pricing change in regards to how much it's going to cost me on Printify end. But you will see here that the price began to change once we get to 2X. And again, they charge us almost, $2 or so more for this product. And we even get a higher charge in regards to the 3X variation here. So I definitely want to, equate for that when it comes down to how I'm listing my product here. And if everything is good here for my size pricing, I can go here and also see the options available for my colors. And again, we have the black, red, dark heather gray, and maroon. Now, the next option we have here is to set the personalization options for our customers to enter in. This is where you're going to put an example in for the customer so they know exactly how to add in the customizations here. And again, I will put the example for our t-shirt. And again, that is the example of the t-shirt that we are selling. Because again, our personalization is very simple, just adding in the teacher's name here. Now, I don't want to click this because this is going to make the personalization optional. I want this required since this is going to be a personalized item. And again, I have this here, what the buyer will see on their end, and they can add in that personalization here. I can set my shipping price. So I want to definitely select this to be my shipping cost. But again, if everything's done here, I can hit publish, and now this will be visible so somebody can purchase this and add in their personalization. So as you see, we have our listing here. Again, we have our mock-up image, we have our title, we have our price, and we have the options here for them to select a size, different color. And now they can add in their personalization here. This is something that will be visible for me, just not on Etsy side, but also sync over to Printify when this order comes in. All right, so here we are in our Printify orders that we have here. But because I had a personalized order, it's going to go to other orders because we created our SKU to be different. So from here, I want to find my customer's name, and I want to go ahead and fulfill that order manually. And so I want to go ahead and click one of my customers here. And as you can see here, I have the title of my listing here, so I know exactly what I'm working with. I have that specialized SKU that I added here for my listing. And I have the particular shirt that the customer ordered, as well as the color of the shirt and the personalization that is added here. Now we would need to go back into Canva to our original template to go ahead and add the personalized name there to upload to our product in Printify. Well, we go back to our template that we have created in Canva. And one of the things I like to do is I like to go ahead and copy this so that I have a dedicated design for the customer that ordered this. And so I would change this over to the customer's name or whatever they want me to add here. And this is what I will get from the personalization that added in Etsy. So I want to put in the person's name, Miss Jones here. And that is all you need to do when it comes down to personalization. It is just that easy. Now, again, I like to keep track of what I'm doing here. So when I do, add the title in here, I like to start off with the person's name, and that's going to be very easy for me to find this once we add this in to Printify. So if everything is done here, you always want to just proof text what you have. I want to go ahead and hit share, and we're going to do this as a transparent background so we can upload this to our t-shirt design. So now that our design has been downloaded from Canva, we want to go to Printify to my products. We want to upload our design here so that we can attach this to the new order that came in. So the way we do that is we want to head over to our template. So I have my template first grade shirt here. I want to go ahead and duplicate this. And now I have a copy of the template here. Now this copy is going to be the actual place where I upload that personal design that we have gathered from Etsy from the order. So the first thing I would do is I was going here and I would change the name of this particular design. And I want to go back into Canva because I love to, like I said, just stay organized so I know exactly what I'm working with and how to find it. And I would just copy that title from Canva and paste it here so I know exactly what this design is. Now from here, I don't want to go to publish, but I want to save as draft because now I want to head over to this little paintbrush to add in that design. So I would do that now. And as you see here, we have our placeholder that we talked about. And the reason why we want to, have this placeholder here is because I want to add my design in and fit my personalized design over the placeholder to make sure that it is placed correctly on the t-shirt, just like it is showcased on my mock-up image. So with that being said, I would head to add design. I would go to my device and I would find my design that I have created for the customer. Here's my design here. And what I like to do is just hover over this and make sure everything is lined up the proper way, just like this here. So now I can remove my placeholder design. And here's my template I can delete. And now that personalized item is right on the t-shirt. So I know it is placed the proper way. Now, once I have done this for one t-shirt color, it has done this for all of my t-shirt colors. So if this particular person ordered this in red, well, once I put this in for black, being that it's all taking the same design, this will also be on the color red if they have ordered that color. So if everything is good here, again, I have my title of my project here so I know exactly what the person's name is. I'll go ahead and save the project. I'll hit save draft and I will head over to my orders and actually attach this design to the new order that came in. So this is a real order that came in from Etsy from one of my customers. So the design and name of this design may be different from what I showed you in Canva. However, the process is still the same with any design you create as a personalized item. Now, if I want to go ahead and fulfill this order, I will hit select and we're going to grab the personalized item we created in Canva to actually fulfill this order. And so that's why it is important to create a template and reuse that to replace the personalized item over that template to use now in this listing. And again, as you can see, I have that item available for me to choose. So when I do this here, I want to go and find the actual color this person has purchased. They purchased a medium soft cream. So I want to go down here and find that color option. So I have the soft cream, and I want to pick the size, and it is a medium. And again, this is specifically for this customer because it has that customer personalization added to this. So when everything is dialed in the right way, I want to hit confirm. And now I will have this option to import my order that will be ready to print and shipped out to my customer. So I can go ahead and import the order, and it will just allow me to see everything one last time to make sure I want to confirm everything. And I will hit confirm. So now the order is imported. And again, I see exactly how much I will be billed for this particular shirt here. Again, the overall goal of how you make profit is to price your product higher than what it will actually cost you. And so I have my product cost is $9.34, and the standard shipping is $4.75. Obviously, I charge much higher than that to make profit. But again, this is the total cost it will cost me to get this shipped out to my customer. Once everything is good here, I can go ahead and hit submit. And now this item has been submitted for printing and for shipping. Now, if I head over to my orders, this will no longer be in my other orders tab because this is actually being fulfilled now. It will head over to my Printify orders, and there I can see all of the information being tracked. I can see the entire status here. And so again, this is now in the process of being fulfilled and shipped out to my customer. Now I can track the entire status of this order. And this is where the tracking details will be visible once it is shipped out from my print provider. So as you can see, selling personalized items is really easy to do with Printify, and to import that special design for your customer with Printify. Now, if you want to check out Printify on your own, they were so kind to give my audience a discount code to use their premium version absolutely for free. If you want to check this all out, I'll make sure I leave the details in my description box below. Now, in today's video, I didn't have time to talk about how to actually get your Etsy shop started with Printify so you can start making money with these personalized items. However, if you want to learn the next step of how to get started with Printify and Etsy, make sure you check out my full tutorial guide here. And if you want to learn more about how to make passive income online, make sure you subscribe to my channel here. As always, my friends, my name is Jay, and I will see you in the next video.